How should Americans adjust their financial lives as interest rates hit a 14-year high? Dan Roccato, clinical professor of finance at the University of San Diego, joining me right now. Dan, good to see you again. So what does this latest interest rate hike mean for consumers who need to borrow cash?
Well, it's not good. Good morning, Adrienne. How are you? The price of money, as you said, has gone up. Stephanie did a good job reporting on that. So just like inflation has everything else going up, well, the Fed has the price of money going up. So your next car loan, your next student loan, credit cards have already gone up about 2% over the last few months. And check this out. If you're a buyer of the average home, putting down, say, 20%, at today's mortgage rates, you're going to pay almost $570 more, Adrienne, than you would just a few months ago when interest rates are about half of what they are today. So it's already biting consumers' purses.
And you say prepare for a weaker job market as well?
For sure. So that is the goal here, the goal of the Fed. And I know that sounds terrible to a lot of Americans sitting down, eating their mini wheats right now. But the reality is that the Fed wants to slow the economy down, and that means less people working. Consumer demand comes down. Employers lay people off. They hire less people. And there are certain industries that will get impacted more than others. But yes, we can expect the unemployment rate to go up.
What's the overall impact of the Fed wanting to slow down the economy? Clearly, we're trying to avoid a recession, but there were so many reports out that we were indeed headed for one no matter what.
Yeah, and we may be in one, Adrienne. That's a good question. Technically, it's 2 quarters, 6 months of negative economic growth, and we've had that. So we may very well, in fact, be in the recession. I call this a paycheck recession. You and I are working. We have jobs. There are jobs out there. But because of inflation, we've all taken a pay cut, right? So it's a strange environment right now. And the Fed is trying to boost that unemployment number, slow things down. That's the damage that they're going to create. That's the collateral damage. But the goal is to bring the inflation rate down. That's what they're trying to do here.
And we want to put up on the screen some tips for everybody watching, because the truth is that you can control what you can control, like transferring credit card balances to lower rate cards, keep investing in your 401k, better rates on savings accounts. Can you talk about some of these?
Yeah, listen, I'm glad you put that up, because I like the idea of focusing on what you and I control. We can't control what the Federal Reserve is going to do, but we can control our credit cards. We can control the rate we pay. If we have decent credit, get rid of that old card with a high rate, transfer it over to a newer card with a better rate, pay it off. Keep investing in your 401k. Every week when you get paid, every Friday, throw money in that 401k. I know it's painful right now with the market where it is, but it will pay off later. And listen, I'm a big believer in the Jimmy Buffett theory of investing. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and that somewhere right now is higher rates. You and I can get higher rates, better rates on our savings account.
And of course, we've seen stocks go down over the past several weeks. We have about 30 seconds. What would you tell people who are concerned about volatility?
Yeah, first of all, it's normal, it's natural, it's unpleasant, but it's part of the cycle. If you can't take the volatility, you shouldn't have any money in the market at all, at any age, by the way. But if you're a younger worker on into your 40s and even your 50s, keep plowing money in your 401k into that stock plan, because 10 years from now, Adrienne, 10 years from now, you and I are going to be together. We're going to not remember the market was down this week.
Your fingers are crossed. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.